So if people don't understand what this means that they're going to put 15% ethanol, which is corn. It's made out of corn. It's basically ethyl alcohol that, like I said, it's got a corn base. Well, what it does to your engines is it turns to a blue, like a sugary gum. So like I've always ran 100% gas through my small engines and stuff. But what it does to your vehicles, like your trucks, cars, like the flex fuel ones, they're fine to use it because they it burns a lot of it off of them. But if it's just my truck's not a flex fuel. They made a flex fuel version, but I didn't get it. Well, this now means that I'm going to have to use fuel additives and all kinds of shit because it'll gum up my injectors. It'll gum up everything in the fuel injection. So this is a fucking terrible shit. This is terrible, man. Instead of getting all the fucking oil refined out of Venezuela that we just took over, instead of, everywhere else that we get our oil, like we have refineries here, we have oil here. Why the fuck are we adding more corn to it so our engines blow? Like there's going to be a shit ton more vehicles this summer because as that shit, the corn in it, the ethanol in it evaporates quicker. So all that shit settles. That's what the blue, like if you ever filled up your tank and you see like blue little particles floating up in your gas tank, or if you fill up your jugs for your outdoor equipment and stuff like your mowers and weed eaters, especially run 100% gas through weed eaters if you have access to it. Because if you don't, you'll have to use additives. But this is fucking terrible, man. This is scary as shit. But like I said, it's going to gum up everybody's carburetors, especially in older cars. The fuel injection system, your fuel injectors aren't going to, they're not going to seat right whenever it burns off when it goes in there for the combustion. I mean, it's going to be terrible. Like people's cars are going to be sitting on the side of the road because, like I said, it'll evaporate. So if you've got any in your fuel lines or your fuel system during the summer and it's hot, then it's just going to sit there and gum them up, and just like the gas will still be there, but it's going to gum up all the little holes, like for your injector. It's going to gum that up because it'll evaporate through there. I mean, it's crazy. And like I said, once it gets hot, it doesn't evaporate. What it does is it turns into this blue gummy stuff. So if you've ever taken a carburetor apart that's ran the ethanol, the E85 or whatever, or not E85, the 93 with 10% ethanol in it, and you see the blue gunk in your carburetor, holy shit, what the fuck has this world come to, man? They just, this was supposed to be the best administration ever, and it's turned into even more of a shit show. This right here is terrible.